Target Safety Solutions, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance Agent David Hughes, Uniontown Dental Associates, Sandy Howe Notary Services, the Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood.
They're 2-1.
Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Casey Sports Cafe, the C. Harper Auto Group, the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair, State Farm Agent Lauren Yeoman, Movement Physiotherapy, SWGI, now U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, Cherokee Recycling, the North Union Township Recreation Center, Mike Kelly Toyota of Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, Stewart Collision, Ferris Carpet and Towel, Potter's Bar and Grill, Gary's Auto Sales, M&R Transit, Montgomery Medical, Shop and Save, Walnut Hill in Uniontown, Zen's Construction Warehouse, Dr. Mallard and Donna George wishing the Geibel Gators the best of luck this season, Autoland Hyundai, Watson Mundorf LLP, Uniontown Detailing, Harry Floral and Gift Shop, the Geibel Catholic Fans, NovaCare Rehabilitation, Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Coldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty, Ford of Uniontown, the T-Berry Law Offices and Attorney Vincent T-Berry, George Dental Associates, the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation, Thurby's Riverside Ford, and Magisterial District Judge Daniel Shimshak. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
From Waynesburg High School, it's time for WPIAL High School Boys Basketball action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live as the 2-1 Waynesburg Raiders host the 3-1 Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super, Carl Childs behind the camera, and our YouTube Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance Agent David Hughes. They'll get you ready for the game. They're located 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Our live video stream courtesy of Target Safety Solutions and Montgomery Medical. And Steve, Laurel Highlands off to a great start, sitting at 3-1 after a 74-72 come from behind overtime win over Ligonier Valley on Saturday. And the Mustangs got a career-high 31 points from Jude Packrone in the win.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. And you can turn my headphones on. I can't hear you. There you go. Maybe it's not plugged in. There he goes. He had me in the wrong plug. Hey, yeah, so the Mustangs pretty impressive so far. I know they lost to Char Valley, but they've reeled off a couple of wins. The game that I helped that I did with you at Ligonier Valley, they just absolutely pounded York, and then they won in overtime the next day. So Mustangs are surprising a lot of people, and looks like they have a pretty good basketball team this year.
And Waynesburg also playing well. The Raiders sitting at 2-1. They defeated Steel Valley last night. Their only loss came in overtime to Washington. And watch out for their point guard, Cole Headley, tonight. He averages 21 points a game, and the Mustangs know him well. In fact, Steve, Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith is Headley's AAU coach.
Well, there you go. So there's some, he's got to have a good scouting report on that kid, and I'm sure he's going to be well aware of his ability to put the ball in the hoop. So he's, like I said, averaging over 20 points a game. The Mustangs are going to have to key on him. But the Mustangs got some weapons as well. I mean, I've been impressed with Martin and Packrone especially, and Vecchiola's been pretty good. Burton was terrific in that first game that we did at Ligonier Valley. He's just a good, big kid around the hoops, got a soft touch, and he's been terrific.
Laurel Highlands knocked off Waynesburg last year 78-44. That game played at Laurel Highlands High School. That was the first time the schools had played since 2020. When the Mustangs down the Raiders 86-59. Waynesburg had a slow start last season, Steve. In fact, they were 0-7, but made a nice run in the second half of the season. Actually got into the WPIAL playoffs and lost to Mohawk in the first round, and off to a decent start this year as well. They're certainly, I think, a team that's on the rise.
Well, anytime you're coming back after a playoff appearance, you got to feel pretty good about things, and especially getting off to a couple wins early in the year. Should be a good test tonight against a good Mustang team. So this will give them a kind of a litmus test to see how they stack up.
When our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues, take a look back at Saturday's overtime thriller between Laurel Highlands and Ligonier Valley, and talk to the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith. That and more ahead when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues here on WMBS.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. If you were injured in an accident, don't know where to turn, and want to know what your rights are, we'd be happy to meet with you. We're local and have helped hundreds of people here in Fayette County recover in accident cases. Most importantly, we pride ourselves on being able to locate coverage or find claims that other attorneys may have missed. Call us about your case at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Take the fact.
Need to get to work? Run errands? See a doctor? Fact connects Fayette County. Ride our convenient routes through Uniontown, Connellsville, Brownsville, even to Pittsburgh. Seniors 65 and older ride free on fixed routes. People with disabilities get big savings, and Medicaid recipients can ride to medical appointments at no cost through our shared ride and paratransit services. Find out if you qualify today. Call 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com. Fact, your ride, your independence.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car. Good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Hart, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates, where your smile is their priority.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Ryan Maruzek back here in the Sproul's Insurance Group pregame show. Boys high school basketball action here on WMBS tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs on the road at Waynesburg, taking on the Raiders. Laurel Highlands coming off a dramatic 74-72 overtime win over Ligonier Valley in the championship game of the Ligonier Valley tournament on Saturday. Let's look back at that game, and you go back and look at the first half. It was Ligonier Valley that got hot from the field and put the Mustangs in an early first half hole. No enough. Trying to get it to Pope after deflection. Pope kept it alive. Good pass down low there to Vargas Graver. Out again. It was Newski who hit another three. Again from about 30 feet on the far side. Unbelievable. This kid with 17 tonight. 5 made threes. The Ligonier Valley lead up to 8 at 39-31. Floater no good there. The Mustangs were able to rally back in part due to Jude Packrone, who had a career-high 31 points and got hot from the outside in the second half. 4:43 left in regulation. No enough high feed. Goes in front of the Rams bench to Vargas Graver. Trying to come a little bounce pass on the inside of Dockery. Had it knocked away. Jude Packrone back on it for Laurel Highlands. To Caden Smith passed up on the three. Goes on the inside to Vecchiola. Back in the corner. Packrone for three in the lead. He has it. Jude Packrone, another made three for the Mustangs.
has hit 3 threes here in the second half. The trifecta for Packroan has the Mustangs on top by 1 at 66-65.
Ligonier Valley would fight back to force overtime with the game tied at 67 at the end of regulation. The Mustangs got the first basket of the overtime period on a 2 from Jude Packroan, and it was Sebi Vecchiola that gave the Mustangs a little cushion in the overtime session.
Getting it back here is a 71-69 lead here in the first overtime with 1:42 to play. Vecchiola coming near baseline. He'll get the basket to go in 1. Sebi Vecchiola makes this a 2-possession game here in overtime with 1:39 to play.
Ligonier Valley still had an opportunity for the game-winning shot with 0.5 of a second left on the clock.
So 0.5 left on the scoreboard clock. We have to try to get a little quick tip in here. Nup to work it in. 0.5 left on the clock. 74-72 Laurel Highlands. Nup now will send this in right to the basket, the Mustang zone. Nup to trigger it in. 0.5 left on the clock. Ligonier Valley down 2. They go to the corner for 3 in the win. Off the front of the rim. No good from Varglish Graver. I don't think anyone saw that shot attempt coming. Varglish Graver had an open look, but missed off the front of the rim, and Laurel Highlands survives 74-72 here in overtime.
So certainly a fun game on Saturday in the championship game of the Ligonier Valley tournament, improving Laurel Highlands to 3-1 on the season. The Mustangs looking to go to 4-1 at Waynesburg tonight, taking on the Raiders, and we'll talk to the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith, when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
The North Union Township Recreation Center and supervisors Rob Tupta, Kurt Matthews, and Ron Landman are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com. Chris Parker Jr., it's time for Santa and gift wrapping.
We're always ready for Santa at Autoland with Hyundai Santa Cruz and Santa Fe. Plus 0% financing for 60 months. All new 25 and 26 Santa Fe's and Tucsons. Perfect for holiday travel in these capable SUVs. And the Santa Fe has third row seating for up to 7 passengers. And 0% financing for 60 months. Or up to $4,500 HMS bonus cash.
Sounds better than a sleigh for hauling gifts and getting around in bad weather.
We're also wrapping up 2025 with year-end deals. And we still have a selection of new Hyundais at pre-tariff prices. Great deals, great HMS financing. This is the time to buy and get away in 2026 in a brand new Hyundai.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
And you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season. Prime Rozek back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Laurel Highlands at Waynesburg. Boys high school basketball action here on WMBS tonight, being joined by the head coach of the Mustangs, John Smith. And, John, you look back at that win your Mustangs had on Saturday in overtime against Ligonier Valley. The Rams certainly got hot in the first half. Really seemed like they couldn't miss out there from the outside. Wisniewski hit a couple of threes from outside of 30 feet. He managed to rally back in the second half. Got a career-high game from Jude Pacarone and a much-deserved overtime win.
Yeah, definitely. Super proud of the boys and, really happy for Jude. I think we've had 4 games. Yeah, we've had 4 games, and we've had 4 different leading scorers each game. And, we have multiple guys that can, can shoot the ball. We've got guys that can get downhill. And, I think Jude did a great job of, doing what we've been practicing, getting to his spot. And, he knocked down some shots. He came off some screens really hard. He went to the line, knocked down some free throws. He had a fantastic game for us.
I think that makes your team a lot tougher to defend, too, when the opposing team just can't key on one guy.
Well, yeah, definitely. And I think that, I think Ligonier made a little bit of an adjustment at halftime. Caden had 16 points in the first half. And in the second half, it looked like they weren't going to let him catch the ball once he got rid of it. And, I thought he did a good job maturing some in that game and finding the open guy. And, I thought we played some unselfish basketball. I thought Sevi came off. Sevi came in there and really was grinding and playing some great defense. And, I thought Malachi coming in off the bench for us there in the second half and gave us some great minutes. He rebounded the ball, played some good defense. We were having a little bit of trouble defending the pick and roll. And he was able to go in and help us, and we were able to stay calm, and we're fortunate enough to win one.
And one last non-conference game tonight before conference play opens up on Friday against McKeesport, taking on the Waynesburg Raiders. It seemed like a much improved team from last year. I know you know their point guard pretty well. Cole Headley plays on your AAU team. It certainly has to be a fun game, I think, for everybody involved tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And Mike has done a good job. Out there the last few years. They have, they've improved. We've improved. I've had Cole and Caden have been, and Jude and Tyrone, and, most of these guys, they're all buddies. And we play, through the spring and summer, doing some travel ball and some AAU. And, Cole comes from a really good family, and I know Coach Mike, he does a good job out there with them. So, we're going to, we're going to do our best, go out and play our game, and this should definitely be, a good game for us. Waynesburg is definitely, like you had said, has improved. So, it could go either way. If we show up and do what we're supposed to do, we could be fortunate enough to come out with a win, and if we don't show up and do what we're supposed to do, we could be on the other side of it. So, I'm hoping that the boys, we had a good practice yesterday. So I'm looking forward to getting out there and seeing what they learned from the Ligonier Valley tournament. I made a comment to my coaching staff. That's kind of the first one that I've been on the right side of since I took over. We've had some close games and just haven't been able to get over the hump, so to speak. And those guys, we never led in that game till the fourth quarter, and we were able to. Play unselfish, take good shots, and we were able to get out there with a win. And that I think that says a lot about the group. I think it says a lot about their maturity, and hopefully we can build on it.
Hopefully we can see more of that this season. And, Coach, should be a lot of fun tonight. Laurel Highlands and Waynesburg. We'll see you out there.
All right, Brian. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. I'll see you. That's Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith. The Mustangs taking on the Waynesburg Raiders tonight. And we'll talk to Waynesburg head coach Mike Giuliano when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasek has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The holidays are here, and so are all the cookies and big family dinners. I don't want to lose the progress I've made this year.
I get it. That's why I went to Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. They've got GLP-1 weight management support to help you stay on track, even through the holiday.
Really? I didn't know they did that.
Oh, yeah. Plus, they handle walk-in acute care, family primary care, and all kinds of wellness services. They're like your one-stop medical hub.
Sounds perfect. I'm calling Montgomery Medical. Time to make this my healthiest holiday yet.
Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. Family tradition of family medicine.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Silva shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacements, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403. Brian Merlzak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Laurel Highlands at Waynesburg. Boys High School basketball action tonight here on WMBS. Back with Mike Giuliano, the head coach of the Waynesburg Raiders. And Mike, you guys kind of got off to a slow start last year, but rallied back in the second half of the season and made the playoffs. And here you are sitting at 2-1 this year with your only loss coming in overtime last week.
Yeah, I think our guys have they've grown a lot over the last couple of years, and last year was really kind of a year where we started off slow and then really started to kind of take off as the season wore on. and a lot of last year was kind of first experiences, sort of being in competitive environments against competitive teams. And we did a lot of things really, really well at times last year, but at times we kind of came up just short, but grew a lot throughout the process. And I think this year is kind of that year where we're ready to take that next step of not just being in competitive environments, but actually performing and coming out on top in those environments. So pleased, certainly. I look at Wash High, and that was a conversation we had where it was another one of those. We're tired of having the conversation of being right there, playing well, but not coming out on top. And so our guys are pretty driven and determined to kind of take that next jump.
And you still have 4 games to kind of get things polished before conference play opens up on December the 19th against Brownsville.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we have a pretty competitive non-conference schedule, just like we did last year. And all of that being centered around, for us, it's, our non-conference schedule is to prepare us for conference play, and for us, even beyond that, it's our non-conference and our section play is preparation for, hopefully getting to the playoffs and then being able to perform and compete and win in the playoffs as well.
What does your rotation look like at this point of the season?
Yeah, so we don't have the depth that we had last year. So we have a pretty set rotation with our starting 5. We got 3 seniors starting, Dane Woods starting underneath in the post, and then guards Austin Serber and Jackson Dean. And then we got our point guard, Cole Headley, who runs the show for us. And then we got Ace Litmanovich is a junior. He missed last year with a torn ACL, tore his ACL during football season last year, so he wasn't able to play last year. But he's been a great asset coming back for us, and a solid, extra big man for us. Kind of stretch it for us a little bit.
You mentioned the lack of depth. How deep are you right now? Who are some of the guys we should look for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, so there's those 5, and then I got a senior that'll come off the bench for us, Dominic George. He's a soccer guy, a motor for us defensively, coming off the bench to spell some guys some minutes. And then I got Quentin Williams is a sophomore who's shown a ton of maturity from freshman year to sophomore year, and he works his tail off in the off season. He's at everything that we do in the off season, in addition to all his other AAU commitments and training and all that sort of thing. He's a pretty committed guy, so he's shown a ton of growth from freshman year to sophomore year, and he'll step in there to spell some of our guards some minutes and play some defense for us and be kind of a facilitator for us off the bench.
And another tough non-conference matchup tonight against Laurel Highlands, a 5A opponent who you saw down at their place last year.
Yeah. They're a tough opponent, bigger school. It's a local school for us, just across the border in Fayette County. It's an interesting matchup for us because Cole Headley plays AAU for Coach Smith. Coach Smith is coaching in the AAU, and so Coach Smith's son, the point guard, they play together. They're close buddies, and so it's going to have every bit of that competitive rivalry sort of an environment for us. But it would be nice to have it on our home floor this year, and I think we've grown a ton from last year to this year. They're also a lot younger than they were last year, so it should be a real good test and should give us a pretty good idea of where we're at right now in the season.
That's Waynesburg head coach Mike Giuliano. The Waynesburg Raiders hosting the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Boys high school basketball action tonight here on WMBS. We'll preview tomorrow's Brownsville Uniontown game when the Sprouts Insurance Group pregame show continues in just a moment.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Mauser's Tire Center has been serving the region for more than 50 years, offering new, used, and recap tires, as well as tire repair. Mauser's is located on Route 40 West at Seawrights Crossroads. Need new tires? Call Mauser's today at 724-245-2410 and let them get you ready for the road. Mauser's Tire Center, your trusted source for new and used tires for more than 5 decades. Wishing all area high school teams a successful and healthy 2025 season.
Boys high school basketball action here on WMBS tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs on the road at Waynesburg taking on the Raiders. Tomorrow night we'll have the Uniontown boys in action. They're on the road at Brownsville taking on the Falcons. Joining us right now, Brownsville head coach Joseph Huff. And Joseph, your first year here at Brownsville, how are things going so far?
So far, so good. It's been an interesting start to our season. We got started a little bit later than most people because we didn't get hired until May. And then most of our kids played football for Coach Castor, which I was also part of the staff. So most of our kids didn't really get into the gym till after our last football game at Albert Gallatin. But right now, we have 17 kids total. So we're going to have JV and varsity. We've got 16 in the middle school, and we just heard that we got about 60 kids signed up for Youth League basketball. So right now, things are going as well as we expected.
And certainly a tough start to the season. You opened up in your tournament against Westinghouse from the Pittsburgh City League, a program that's always strong, and took on another 5A opponent, another local school in Albert Gallatin, and here you are taking on Uniontown this week.
Yeah, it's a tough start to the season, but we had our opportunities against Westinghouse. We battled back from 7 down, had the lead right at the end of the third quarter. Kid threw up a long 3, and I think our kids kind of maybe got tired a little bit because we're trying to do a little bit different things than maybe they have done in the past. We're trying to be a little bit more up-tempo. We have some really good athletes, and we're just trying to create turnovers, run a little bit more. So we did a really good job at times against Westinghouse. Albert Gallatin, I think we were just maybe a little bit overmatched. They're a little bit better than I think people think they are. But we battled back. We played hard all the way to the very end against Albert Gallatin. So we're trying to build a culture, Brian, of, we're going to battle hard, we're going to play hard. And right now the kids are buying in. So we're happy where we're at. You're never happy to be 0-2, but we're happy with the things that are starting to come along.
And you have 4 of your first 5 games of the season at home, including your conference opener coming up next Friday against Waynesburg. It's always nice to be able to play in front of the home fans here early on in the season.
It is, and we've told the kids since day one that we want to be better when we start in section than we are right now. This is a tough gauntlet, and actually it would have been tougher because we had Albert Gallatin on Sunday. We could have on Saturday. We could have had Osh if we'd have won on Friday night. Then you have Uniontown tonight, which we believe, it's Uniontown. We don't care if they've lost 5 starters. It's Uniontown. But we also had South Park early in the season, and South Park is absolutely loaded. So we're kind of happy they backed the South Park game up to the end, a little bit later in the year. But it's a tough start, but I've always told people since I started coaching, Brian, there is no at-large bids to WPIAL playoffs. You got to earn it in a section, so non-section really doesn't mean anything but except improving and getting better.
Yeah, always nice to have Uniontown back on the schedule. The two teams didn't play last year. Of course, they had a very talented program a year ago. They're off to a 1-1 start, and I know they'll have a couple of kids back for your game coming up on Friday, or coming up on Wednesday as well.
Yeah, we're excited. When me and Robbie talked, when I got hired, and Coach Gladman, we told them we'll play them every year. We believe the county games need to be played. It's a natural rivalry. Uniontown, for me, it goes back to when I was in elementary school in the 70s, and the state championship team of '82 for Uniontown actually opened their season at Brownsville. So it's a game that needs to be played. It's a game that needs to be played every year, just like the football game needs to be played every year. We're expecting a nice crowd tomorrow night, and it's our job. It's our job as a team to give Uniontown as much of a battle as we can, and that's what we're impressing upon the kids, that this is a golden opportunity. Monday night actually practice, we told the kids, you have one of the better teams in the state coming into your gym, which is an opportunity that most teams do not get, and we get this opportunity.
That's Joseph Huff, the head coach of the Brownsville Falcons. Brownsville hosts Uniontown tomorrow, boys high school basketball here on WMBS. Tonight, it's Laurel Highlands at Waynesburg taking on the Raiders. We'll take a look at some other games around the region tonight in our schedule and scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire Center. That on the way next here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show on WMBS.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
Boys high school basketball on WMBS tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs at Waynesburg taking on the Raiders. Now time for our out-of-town schedule and scoreboard brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter? Don't let the winter weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. We'll start on the girls' side. Some results from last night. Uniontown a 60-29 win over Beth Center. It was Bell Vernon 58 and Connellsville 41. And the Geibel girls stay hot and undefeated. A 72-24 win for Geibel over Derry area last night. Couple of boys' games from last night around the region. We'll start with the Waynesburg Raiders, of course, battling Laurel Highlands here tonight. They knocked off Steel Valley 68-55 and Mount Pleasant a 62-46 win over Yock. Now taking a look at the schedule of games tonight on the girls' side, California hosting Bishop Canevin, Fraser at Avella. On the boys' side, just one conference game scheduled. It's a Section 2 6A matchup. where Norwin is at Upper St. Clair tonight. Other non-conference games tonight around the region, Albert Gallatin at Ringgold, West Green hosting Avella, Betworth's at Jefferson Morgan, the Geibel boys at home hosting Cheswick Christian, Connellsville on the road, they're at Derry, Mapletown's at Fraser tonight, West Mifflin is hosting Thomas Jefferson, and Yock is at Southmoreland taking on the Scotties. Our schedule and scoreboard has been brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Don't let winter weather slow you down. Call Mauser's Tire today, 724-245-2410. That's 724-245-2410 for Mauser's Tire. Again tonight on WMBS Laurel Highlands at Waynesburg, boys high school basketball action. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off for you next.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin, and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare. Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Waynesburg hosting Laurel Highlands High School boys basketball here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network and YouTube Live. Our starting lineups being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities and wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County team. Steve?
Okay, for the home team, the West Waynesburg Raiders coming in with a 2-1 mark on the young season. Starting tonight at guard, number 1, Austin Serber. At guard, number 3, Cole Headley. At guard, number 4, Jackson Dean. At forward, number 10, Ace Winovich. Okay. You got the L-I-T in there for me, bro.
Litwinovich.
Yes.
It's Litwinovich.
Number 11, Dane Woods. He's a 5'5" senior guard. Rounds out the starting lineup for the Raiders. For the Mustangs from Laurel Highlands, coming in with a 3-1 mark in this young season. Starting tonight at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Luke Martin. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Caden Smith. At guard, a 6' junior, number 10, Jude Packrone. At forward, a 6' senior, number 22, Sevi Vecchiella. And at forward, number 35, Tyrone Burton.
We're back with the opening tip-off right after this. Waynesburg hosting Laurel Highlands here on WMBS.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
And you'll see there's a whole new sport for you.
Ready, set, Ford. Derby's Riverside Ford is pleased to announce the 2025 model year-end sales event going on now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your ride, this is it. For a limited time, get 0% APR for 60 months on some of Ford's most popular models. That's right, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Escape, and Transit vans. All with 0% for 60 months, no money down.
Looking for a great lease instead? We've got the deals for you and the inventory too. Lease a new 2025 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend for $399 per month, or for just $499 per month. Lease a new 2025 Ford Explorer Active, F-150, STX, or Bronco Big Bend. Offer valid for 36-month lease with 10,500 miles per year. Ford financing required. Tax and license extra. First payment due at sign.
It's all happening right now, but hurry in. These offers won't last long. Stop in and see Joey, Jimmy, Sammy, or Ashley at Derby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award-winning dealer located 1 mile past the casino at Nemepolis. Offer ends January 5th, 2026.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Prime Rozak, Steve Suberg back here at Waynesburg High School. Just about set to go. The Waynesburg Raiders hosting the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Waynesburg in the home whites, black numbers and red trim. Their bench off to our right. Laurel Highlands, the away blues, red numbers and white trim. Their bench off to our left. Your officials here tonight, head referee Tony Ellis. He's assisted by Mike Chokel and Eric Melville. So both of these teams, Steve, a little bit of momentum right now. Laurel Highlands a 3-1, Waynesburg a 2-1.
Yeah, both teams had a couple nice wins in the early season, and the Mustangs looking to keep it going, as well as the Raiders from Waynesburg trying to protect their home floor, so it should be a good matchup tonight.
Our video stream tonight, courtesy of Target Safety Solutions and Montgomery Medical. Reminder, tomorrow, more high school basketball here on WMBS. Uniontown travels to Brownsville to take on the Falcons. That'll be a 7 o'clock tip. 6:15 Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS. Mike Giuliano, his third year as the head coach of the Waynesburg Raiders. John Smith in his third year as the head coach of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Laurel Highlands and Waynesburg Mustangs working left to right as we describe it here in the opening quarter. It'll be Sevi Vecchiola to take the opening tip-off for the Mustangs. Dane Woods to jump for Waynesburg. They have him listed here, Steven.
Yeah, I was
6'5", must have been a misprint. It's 6'5", not 5'5" for Woods.
It definitely looks like he's 6'5", not 5'5".
Yes, and the ball in the air. Waynesburg wins the opening tap. It'll be controlled here by Austin Serber.
He looks like he'd be a tight end in football, wouldn't he?
Yes. Serber coming off a career-high 18 last night against Steel Valley, trying to keep it going against Laurel Highlands here today. To Jackson Dean here on the near wing, trying to come baseline. Good defense from Tyrone Burton. Dean stays with it. Tough shot, but gets it to go. So Jackson Dean, the opening 2 points of the game for the Waynesburg Raiders.
Yeah, man-to-man defense. He just drove in on Burton and put up a little baby hook.
Mustangs trying to answer back. Luke Martin off on the far side to Packrone. Again, Packrone coming off a career-high 31 against Ligonier Valley on Saturday in that Mustangs overtime win. They try to get it into Vecchiola, deflected back to Martin here on the near wing. Works to his left, out to Caleb Smith. Little ball fake, hop step. They're going to call the travel there on Caden.
Yep.
What do you think about that call, Steve?
Big hop step, yeah. I mean, sometimes you see him let him get away with that. He gave a look over to the bench, but he needs to be careful with those glares like that. The officials, you know, they're human too, so sometimes they don't take too kindly to that.
Mustangs will token pressure. Waynesburg a little dump down, and Dane Woods makes it 4-0. Raiders over the Mustangs. Packrone back on the other side, out to Luke Martin, holds on the far wing, back to Packrone here between the circles. Judah will switch back here with Caden Smith. Caden holds here just edge of the zone. Off on the far wing again to Packrone, dump down, Vecchiola comes free, shot attempt no good, but he was fouled by Jackson Dean. That'll be his first, team first.
Good ball movement by the Mustangs, and Vecchiola kind of sealed off his man and had his man between him and the passer, and he threw it over the top of him. It was a nice throw by Packrone in there.
Vecchiola came into the game 6 of 9 from the free throw line, makes his first of 2 here, first point of the game for Laurel Highlands. In that last set, you had Caden Smith guarded by his AAU teammate Cole Headley. Second of 2 free throws, good again for Vecchiola. So the Mustangs on the scoreboard, they're down 4-2 here at the 6:33 mark of the opening quarter.
Kind of a zone 1-2-2 zone press there.
Serber and Headley playing catch. Kick in the corner, wide open. Jackson Dean, 3-ball rattles out. Offensive rebound brought down there by Headley. Not afraid to go in the mix there with the big guys. There's Headley staying with it. Off to his right to Serber, a little ball fake. Sing it over to Lace Winovich. And he's going to cough it up here. Ball loose on the court. Tyrone Burton has and just rolls it over to Caden Smith. Caden across, bounce pass forward, cutting and scoring, Luke Martin.
Yeah, good pass by Smith. Martin running through. Vecchiola could have had it as well. He let it go to, it was almost a 3-on-1 break.
The game tied at 4, but coming free for another quick 2, Dane Woods. Woods came in averaging 13 points and almost 10 rebounds a game. And as Waynesburg back on top, 6-4 over Laurel Highlands here at the 5:35 mark of the first. Martin off to Tyrone Burton, and Burton on the far block gets it to go. Burton had a nice game on Friday against Yock, scoring 18 points and makes an instant impact here to tie the game up at 6 here at the 5:23 mark of the opening quarter. Serber going baseline, trying to scoop it out, went off of Martin and out. Yeah. So remain Waynesburg basketball here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
These officials checking on Woods to see if he's okay. Says he is. Pretty good start for both teams. Offensively, both teams look pretty sharp.
You mentioned both of these schools have been playing some pretty good basketball entering this game. In fact, Waynesburg in action last night knocked off Steel Valley. Here's a floater near baseline, no good there. But Winovich, I'm trying to keep it alive here on the offensive glass. Jackson Dean there, and he'll move it over there to Austin Serber.
2 very fortuitous bounces for the Raiders.
Serber near side again, Woods, and he'll launch the 3. It's off the side of the rim.
Another good
They
bounce.
keep it alive. Good rebound there, Jackson Dean pulling it out to Serber. Missed on a 12-foot jumper. Mustangs with a rebound. Smith forward to Packrone. Packrone here in the near wing. Right of the lane now to Tyrone Burton. Burton making his way in. Will float it up and in. So Tyrone Burton, his second made field goal. He has 4. Laurel Highlands has their first lead of the game, up 8-6. The Mustangs in that overtime win, Steve, on Saturday against Ligonier Valley did not lead until the 4th quarter of that game.
That's a good shot by Burton. It kind of put the ball up over his head, kind of like the old Jack Sikma. Some of the older listeners would remember him back in the 70s.
A foul on the floor called there against the Mustangs. It's interesting, Steve, as much as Burton played on Friday against Yock just for matchup reasons, Malachi Tabovoya saw more time in the paint than Burton, especially in that second half. against Ligonier Valley on Saturday. I think mainly just for matchup reasons in that game. And off the inbounds pass, Woods here again, floating it up and drawing the foul.
That's going to be the second one on Burton. And it is, and he just...
Now we get him out in a hurry.
Oh, no, it's first. Sorry, first. The other foul was on Packron. So, Burton just, he was coming down the lane, and he just kind of put his hand on him, and it was just a very slight tap, but enough to get the call from the official.
Woods makes his first of 2 free throw attempts. He has 5 points already. Waynesburg down 1 at 8-7 here at the 4:13 mark of the first. Woods now second of 2 up on the way, and good again for Dane Woods. So Woods 6 of the 8 for Waynesburg. We're knotted up at 8 here at the 4:13 mark of the opening quarter. Now Waynesburg a little man-to-man pressure on the Mustangs in the backcourt. Brought across the Packard, edge of the zone, high on the left. Back between the circles to Luke Martin, and Martin called for the travel there. Second traveling violation against the Mustangs here in the opening 4 minutes.
And Martin didn't like that call. It just took an extra step before he got himself going with the dribble. And really unnecessary for him to even try that. But again, you know, the times have changed. You kind of let a lot of this refs will let the kids get away with that. Watch a lot of NBA basketball. They get away with it all the time.
Headley coming near baseline, trying to scoop it up. Shot attempt no good. Luke Martin on it there for Laurel Highlands, going the other way. Touch from Smith out to Packron. They're going for the steal there on Packron. Keeps it alive down low. Vecchiola comes free. Shot with the left hand, no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. So Sevi Vecchiola's first field goal of the game. Made 2 free throws earlier. He has 4. And the Mustangs back on top at 10-8. Headley trying to pull it back there to Woods. Got deflected away. And Vecchiola on it again for the Mustangs. Forward to Smith. Down low. Burton coming free. And Tyrone Burton with another basket for Laurel Highlands. Has 6 early points here in the first quarter. Laurel Highlands on top by 4, 12-8.
He's good around the basket. He uses that big frame to give himself openings. And there's another fortunate bounce on a rebound.
Serber missed on a 3, and Woods able to clean it up. He has 8. Timeout on the court. We'll take it as well. 3:09 left here in the first. Laurel Highlands 12, Waynesburg 10. We're back at 60 on the C.R. Product Group High School Sports Night.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Silva and Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Silva shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacements, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
Back here at Waynesburg High School, Laurel Highlands the basketball, leading the Waynesburg Raiders 12-10. So we go under the 3-minute mark of the opening quarter. June Packron trying to find Sevi Vecchiola, deflected out of play off of Waynesburg going out. We'll stay with the Mustangs here in the Waynesburg Raiders zone.
Brian, the Raiders get a lot of offensive rebounds, not to the fault of the Mustangs, I don't think. Just the balls are bouncing, just kind of crazy bounces off the side of the rim.
There's Vecchiola, a little turn and shoot out in front. Shot attempt no good. Gets his own rebound. Lays it up and in. And the Mustangs are hitting the boards hard. You have Vecchiola with 6. Burton with 6. The only 9 paint points for the Mustangs among the big guys is Luke Martin. I even think he got his to go down low. It's a 14-10 lead for Laurel Highlands over Waynesburg. Woods off balance shot, gets it to go again. Dane Woods already in double figures with 10, and a charge called coming back here on Jude Packron.
Yeah, Coach Smith doesn't like that call. It's a pretty good job from Libinich to draw the charge. He got there a little late, but it was just such a violent collision that they gave the offensive foul.
And Packron, who had 31 points on Saturday, picks up his second personal foul. Nick Crouch will be checking in here for the Mustangs with a seam there on the drive. Miss from Jackson Dean. Laurel Highlands with a rebound. Caden Smith on about a pull-up. Goes over to Packrone, trying to come near baseline, not there. Resets to Smith here between the circles, directs traffic. Watched there by Cole Headley. Burton trying to set the screen as Smith stays with it right in the lane. Back out again to Packrone. He's watched by Austin Serber. Up top again to Luke Martin. He'll fire a three up top, too strong, in and out. And the rebound on the backside pulled down by Waynesburg's Jackson Dean. Dean back into the forecourt here for Waynesburg. Driving on Burton, puts it off the glass and in. Jackson Dean now with 4. And this game knotted up at 14 here at the 1:30 mark of the opening quarter. You thought it might be close coming in, Steve, and these two teams going head-to-head here through 6.5 minutes.
It's been a pretty well-played game so far. Both teams actually look pretty good.
Here's Burton off the feed from Vecchiola. Misses there on the 8-foot jumper. And the rebound goes to Cole Headley of Waynesburg. Cole back into the forecourt. Pulls it off far side to Litwinovich. Now Headley again. Watched by Packrone. A nice little feed again. Coming free, Dane Woods. Who else? And Woods has 12 here in the opening quarter. And Waynesburg back in the lead at 16-14 over Laurel Highlands with 50 seconds left here in the first. Burton coming near baseline, trying to muscle his way in and have the shot blocked away. Litwinovich there along with Woods.
Woods has really been a force in this game, and he's getting a lot of, look at another one. They're going down to him down low.
They brought the double team on Woods that time and stripped the ball away. Smith coming back. Open look for three, trying to get the lead back, but missed on that three-pointer, and Woods another rebound there for Waynesburg.
Quick shot from Smith, but a good look, and you got to take those good looks when you get them. Just could not convert.
Cole Headley back across, watched by Packrone, still out there with 2 personals. They're trying to sub him out, but couldn't get him out of the game without a whistle. Now look at Vecchiola for a little reach in here with 11 seconds left in the quarter. That'll be the 4th team foul of the Mustangs, so Waynesburg won't shoot. Now they'll bring Nick Crouch in for Packrone and Malachi Tabovoya in replacing Vecchiola. Tabovoya gave the Mustangs good minutes on Saturday against Ligonier Valley. So Headley back across here late in the opening quarter. Out on the wing, Quentin Williams just came into the game. The three went in, but it hit the support, so it won't count.
That support wasn't there. It would have went out of bounds behind the hoop, so correct call there from the officials.
2.2 left. Home run ball down from Smith to Burton, trying to get a handle of it. Burton finds it, trying to turn and shoot. Wouldn't have counted, his time had expired. So after 1 quarter of basketball, it's Waynesburg 16, Laurel Highlands 14. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the Sierra Parada Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Support local high school sports.
Prime Rosex, Steve Subrick back here at Waynesburg High School. Start of the second quarter, 16-14. Waynesburg leads Laurel Highlands. The Waynesburg Raiders led by Dane Wood so far, who has 12 points. Laurel Highlands led by Tyrone Burton and Sevi Vecchiola, who have 6 apiece.
The 6'5" Woods, not the 5'5".
Yes, correct. Correct.
But Coach Smith was wishing he was 5'5" right now.
So I saw him in person, probably already knew about his height coming in. Here's Nick Crouch up top. Jumper from the foul line. Good for Nick Crouch.
Yeah, good shot by Crouch. Double clutch, pumped one up, got the defender up in the air, took a dribble in on the side of the key. 15-footer and drains it.
Crouch giving the Mustangs their first bench points of the game to knot this game up in the opening 30 seconds of the second quarter. Winovich over on the far side to Quentin Williams. Williams coming far baseline, resetting up top. Austin Serber wide open and drains the three. So Serber's first points of the game come from outside the three-point arc. And he's been hot this week. Had a career-high 18 last night against Steel Valley. Trying to keep it rolling here today against Laurel Highlands. Now Smith trying to answer back. His three on the way and good from the far side. Caden Smith, his first points of the night. Steve also from outside that three-point arc to knot this game up at 19. Driving, coming back, Serber again. And Serber, a quick 5 points here in the second quarter. Waynesburg in the lead now by 2 at 21-19. Pace of this game picking up, Steve.
Yeah, the kid that's averaging 22 points a game doesn't have a point yet.
And Smith on another three. Shot attempt no good, but he was knocked down. So of 3 free throws upcoming here for the Mustangs.
And Headley gets in the scorebook with a foul, but no points, right? Did I have that right?
Correct.
No points for Headley. He's averaging, what, 21 a game?
21 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. Coming in with the Mustangs have held them quiet so far. First of 3 free throws here for Caden Smith on the way in good. Smith came in 60% from the free throw line, 6 of 10, averaging 14 points a game. And his 3 earlier on this quarter, his 9th made 3 of the season. Second of 3 free throws here, good again for Caden Smith.
Good news for Coach Smith. You got to be pleased you're keeping Headley to no points, but you got to be concerned if he gets hot. All these other guys are scoring as well.
Caden Smith making all 3 free throws there for Laurel Highlands, with the Mustangs on top by 1 at 22-21.
Good job by Smith at the line. There's a steal.
Quentin Williams, pocket picked by Nick Crouch. He'll settle things back down for Laurel Highlands, off to Luke Martin, down low Tabovoya. Tabovoya out in front. Not sure if that was poked. It was, so we'll stay Laurel Highlands basketball. Didn't think the pass was that bad, Steve, intended for Crouch. So the Mustangs had a little reprieve here in Waynesburg's zone.
Woods was the one that probably tipped it. It didn't look like from our angle that he actually did tip it, but he didn't complain at all, so apparently he must have got a fingertip on that one.
Caden Smith switching here with Luke Martin over to Tabovoya now, far wing. He was trying to feed it down to Tyrone Burton. Ball went off the knee of a Waynesburg player.
All the way on 21. That thing was flying down the hallway. They're going to have to look. The official's going to the snack bar.
Might grab a hot dog over there. And the Mustangs will trigger it in. We saw we saw Smith bringing the ball across that midcourt stripe. And he got called for an over and back late in regulation against Ligonier Valley. Just kind of camping out around midcourt, and his mother and father were telling him, hey, kind of bring it across with a little more authority. There's a missed 3 there, and Waynesburg on another rebound. Austin Serber coming back, and it'll go coast to coast, but couldn't finish. That ball sat on the rim, Steve, and then fell out.
Yeah, that was a good drive. He's just going so fast.
And Crouch pulls up and drains a jumper left of the lane. Nick Crouch.
Crouch giving a spark for the Mustangs.
As for Laurel Highlands up 3, and a foul underneath here on Dane Woods. We'll see who gets posted on.
They're going to put it on Burton. I thought they might have got Tabovoya with a block, but they said Burton got him with the forearm to the body, and that's the second foul on Burton.
Yeah, he thought he might have got the second in the opening quarter. He has the second now. Packrun also on the bench with 2 personals.
He's got some blood on his jersey.
That's Woods.
They have that spray stuff or whatever they have, or get him a new jersey.
That's the disadvantage of wearing the home whites.
Yeah.
And see the blood a lot easier. And they're looking at him earlier. It looked like he was hitting the nose. As nobody has the spray, Steve. Where's the Tide to go when you need it?
Well, they're the trainer over there to the right. Like he's got to put the gloves on, the whole thing.
Yep.
Just
they're going to give him a minute here. So while Woods is figuring that out, we'll step aside for a quick 30 here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
As we come back, Waynesburg was forced to call a timeout there, Steve, due to the time that it took to get the stain out of Woods' shirt. They did a pretty good job, though, getting it out.
he rubbed it on there, and it seems like can't really tell anything now. So, but you're right. That's kind of a, you wear the white jerseys or light-colored jerseys. If the blue wouldn't show up as much, red for certainly wouldn't show up nearly as much. But
some things sometimes you have to think about when you make your uniform designs at the start of the season. Have to say hello to our buddy Ed Walensky watching from Sandy Howe Notary Services, our live video stream tonight, courtesy of Target Safety Solutions and Montgomery Medical. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super. Carl Childs behind the camera on our YouTube live video feed. And Nick Barczyk, who celebrated his 30th birthday yesterday back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios.
Happy birthday, Nick. I was wondering, I didn't get a chance to talk to him on our breaks, but I'm wondering how he's feeling about the Pirates not getting Kyle Schwarber today. I know he's a big Bucco fan.
Do you guys actually think that was going to happen?
Hey, you gotta hope for the best, right? What the heck?
You ready reserving your World Series tickets for next fall?
Tony Hinola and I are on that list, buddy. If they ever make it, you better make sure we're first on the list.
Here's Dane Woods at the free throw line after all of that. His first of 2 here, up on the way, but no good.
Of course, I don't know if we'll be first on the list. You got Sandy Tracy down there, right?
Yes.
She's the big Pirate fan.
Woods now, second of 2. It's 24-21 Laurel Highlands. Woods' free throw attempt there, no good, so he missed them both.
He's done wrong tonight.
Mustangs with the rebound. Nick Crouch. A little save there from Luke Martin. Martin now back across, setting up the offense. Vecchiola trying to set the screen. Woods coming out. Gets the steal there for Waynesburg.
He just dribbled it right into Woods' hands.
Here's Serber wide open for 3. Missed off the back iron. Another offensive rebound brought down by Jackson Dean. He'll take a step back 3 and hit it. Jackson Dean now with 7. And Waynesburg has knotted up this game at 24. Here at the 5:12 mark of the second quarter. Nick Crouch back into the Waynesburg zone. Off to Caden Smith. Caden now backing off of Cole Headley. Over to Luke Martin. Another travel call there on Martin. Officials calling the traveling violations rather tight tonight.
Well, that little shuffle there, just enough, and Coach Smith's going to take a timeout and calm the troops.
Full timeout, 4:59 left before halftime. Knotted up at 21. We're back at 60 on the Seahawk Auto Group High School Sports Tonight.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Knotted up at 24 here at Waynesburg High School. Boys High School basketball action here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network and YouTube Live. 4:59 left before halftime. Austin Serber sending it in for Waynesburg to Jackson Dean.
Oh, they're going to a zone now. He switched. Maybe he's a little worried about foul trouble and trying to clog up the middle.
See how Waynesburg responds up top. 3 ball from the big guy. Woods no good. Mustangs pull down the rebound. Damon Revac trying to fire it down to Luke Martin. Deflected out of play. We'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Waynesburg zone.
That was Smith. I think.
Smith, okay.
Yeah, but so the zone defense worked. It forced Woods out to the top of the key to take a 3.
Here's Smith, bounce pass into Vecchiola,
Nice
comes
pass.
free and floats it up and in. 6 for Vecchiola. He's played well, and Laurel Highlands back in the lead at 26-24.
It's been a really, really good, entertaining basketball game so far.
We've had a lot of them to start the season. Hopefully it keeps up. Vecchiola forward here off the steal to Nick Crouch, and Crouch really has played well off the bench now with 6. And a travel called here on Waynesburg. The Mustangs lead by 4, 28-24, 4:14 left here in the second quarter. It'll be Luke Martin to work it in now for Laurel Highlands. Over from the far side.
Well, I
the
didn't see the travel there on that inbound play. I'm watching the replay here, and didn't see much there. But the officials, like you said, calling it tight. Finally, one that goes against Waynesburg on the travels.
Martin up top, wide open, look for three. Missed there off the front of the rim. Revac, the offensive rebound, hands off Vecchiola for another two. So Revac gets the assist and the bucket from Vecchiola. Puts him in double figures with 10. And the Mustangs have their largest lead of the night now at 6 at 30-24.
Great job by Revac to get the rebound and give it right to Vecchiola. No hesitation.
Jackson Dean was open there on the three but missed. Caden Smith the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Smith up top, Revac for three, too strong. Vecchiola, another offensive rebound, scores on the putback. Boys, Vecchiola been big down on the blocks for the Mustangs tonight, Steve.
Well, Burton had to go out with a couple fouls, and now Vecchiola is picking up the slack down there.
Mustangs lead by 8. Waynesburg needs an answer on this possession. Serber thought about the three, and he's going to be called for the travel as he tried to reload up top.
See, I didn't see that travel either. He's really tight. I thought the other guy who was at 4, that was Dean, traveled, and when he had the ball in the paint, he threw it back out. But again, that's a really, really tight. It's like 1975 here with the traveling calls, isn't it?
Well, Mike Giuliano agreed with you. He said no way after that last call. Damon Revac over to Caden Smith. Up top again to Martin. Martin from the near elbow. Jumper on the way. It was a brick. Rebound pulled down there by Dane Woods.
Well, this Dane Woods looks like he's going to go somewhere for football, man. That kid's a big kid.
You can tell, great athlete.
Yeah.
Near side, Dean. Go far side over to Headley, who's really been held in check. Cole Headley without a point. Launches a three there. It's off the mark, and Revac able to tip it off to Vecchiola. Sends it over to Caden Smith and back across. Into the corner, Luke Martin hits the three this time. No break there, Steve. Luke Martin swished it in. He has 5, and Laurel Highlands just like that. A double-digit lead at 35-24. I think it's an 11-0 run right now for the Mustangs.
Yeah, see,
and now Woods from the corner misses there on the three. I think the defensive switch as Vecchiola goes down was key.
He's hurt. That's not good. I hope he's okay. He's getting up. Yeah, he's getting up. All right, that's good. He's
trying to walk it off. Injury timeout brought to you by the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, the leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or phone 724-437-7500. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute. Relief is closer than you think.
Now you got Tabavoya coming in, and then Vecchiola is not. That's just.
He's struggling right now as Headley takes the three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Luke Martin pulls down the rebound. So Sevy's okay, but now you have 2 of your bigs on the bench. Burton in foul trouble. Vecchiola with the injury, but the good news for Laurel Highlands is you lead by 11.
Yeah, you can run some clock here maybe and get still. They keep making some of these shots from the outside.
Caden Smith close to a travel there as he was able to hang on, and the officials let play continue. The bad news is, though, for the Mustangs, you open up conference play Friday at home against McKeesport. You want to make sure you're at full strength. Off a miss there. Revac finds the loose ball and puts it up and in. First 2 of the game off the bench for Damon Revac.
Double clutch. Double clutched it when he was going in. He had some traffic. And a good job by Revac.
Dane Woods almost lost the handle there, but the Mustangs mixing up defense. He's really helped out here in the second quarter. In the corner, 3 good. Jackson Dean, his second made 3 of the second quarter, and he has 10 points for the game.
Good news scoreboard is the trainer, sorry, Brian, the trainer is back over on the other side here for the Waynesburg trainer, and it looks like he's not tending to Sevy now, so maybe he's okay.
No, the scoreboard's wrong. It should be 37-27. They gave the last 3 to the wrong team, and now Martin drives in and gets a quick 2 there for Laurel Highlands. So Martin now with
they fixed it.
5 here in the second, 7 for the game. 39-27 is correct. The Mustangs by 12.
She must have heard you.
Yes, with 40 seconds left before halftime. Woods back far corner, Jackson Dean.
So what this zone has done, well, there he comes in the middle now, but there
Woods gets that one to go.
Yeah, but they've had Woods on the outside, but he just took it right down the paint, and you got the freshman there. Revac just could not stop him.
I know with the zone, Laurel Highlands at least making those Waynesburg points a little harder to come by.
Yes.
Martin underneath. Smith tries to reposition and just scoops it up and in. So Caden Smith, 8 second quarter points. Mustangs by 12 at the buzzer. Deep three gets lodged there from Jackson Dean between the rim and the glass. That'll do it. We played 2 quarters of basketball. Laurel Highlands a little surge there in the second. Now leading Waynesburg 41-29. We're back to recap the first half numbers for you in a moment here on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on WMBS, Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live. The Radcliffe Martin halftime show on the way next.
The holidays are here, and so are all the cookies and big family dinners. I don't want to lose the progress I've made this year.
I get it. That's why I went to Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. They've got GLP-1 weight management support to help you stay on track, even through the holidays.
Really? I didn't know they did that.
Oh, yeah. Plus, they handle walk-in acute care, family primary care, and all kinds of wellness services. They're like your one-stop medical home.
Sounds perfect. I'm calling Montgomery Medical. Time to make this my healthiest holiday yet.
Montgomery Medical in Smithfield. Family tradition of family medicine.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
WMBS high school basketball coverage is proudly sponsored by the law firm of Goodwin Como. Voted Fayette County's best attorney, Benjamin F. Goodwin and the award-winning Goodwin Como team have been trusted by your friends and neighbors for nearly 2 decades. From estate planning and administration to personal injury, workers' compensation, property matters, family law, and criminal defense, they deliver dedicated, personalized representation when it matters most. With 2 convenient offices in Uniontown and Bell Vernon, visit GoodwinComo.com or call them at 724-438-1616 for your free initial consultation. Goodwin Como, righting wrongs, securing justice.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
Prime Roszak and Steve Super back here at Waynesburg High School, 41-29. Laurel Highlands leading the Waynesburg Raiders. Our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Steve, here's your halftime stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for the Raiders from Waynesburg, Austin Serber finishes with 5 points. Jackson Dean with 10, and Dane Woods leading the way with 14. They scored 16 in the first, but just 13 in the second, 29 at the half. And the Mustangs exploded for 27 points in that second quarter to jump up to a 41-29 lead. And it led by scoring from a lot of players. Martin with 7, Crouch off the bench with 6, Caden Smith a great second quarter with 8. Reback, the freshman, chips in 2. Sevi Vecchiola leads the way with 12, and Burton had a good first quarter, but foul trouble kept him on the bench. He finishes with 6. They scored 14 in the first, 27 in the second for a 41-29 halftime lead. And Brian, it felt like it was closer than that, but it just seemed like the Raiders kind of quit scoring, and the Mustangs never did quit scoring. They actually got a couple threes, and they were able to build up a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, switching to that zone defense certainly made a difference. Our look ahead schedule-wise been brought to you by Mauser's Tire. Need tread this winter? Don't let the weather slow you down. Visit Mauser's Tire today. A reminder coming up tomorrow, more high school basketball here on WMBS. Uniontown traveling to Brownsville to take on the Falcons. We're on the air at 6:15 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening tip set for 7 o'clock. And then conference play opening up on Friday night. Laurel Highlands will host McKeesport. That game will be on the WMBS Facebook page on Friday night, both on the radio and on YouTube Live. Uniontown will travel to Albert Gallatin to take on the Colonials. Our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show Friday starts at 6:40. Both games tipping off at 7:30 here on WMBS. Halftime here in Greene County at Waynesburg High School. It's Laurel Highlands 41, Waynesburg 29. Second half comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
I'm Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. Did you know our office handles claims for people hurt at work? If you are injured at your job, you have certain rights under the Pennsylvania Workers' Compensation Act that your employer may not advise you of or simply disregard. Those would include rights to wage loss and medical benefits due to your injury. We help injured workers to make sure they receive the benefits they're entitled to by law. Call us at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorney.
Uniontown Dental Associates, led by Doctors Jonathan Krisner, Jennifer Haar, Jocelyn Belitsky, and Dr. Kareem Shahama, offers a full range of dental services. Same-day crowns are a convenient solution for those needing immediate care, and one of the many services they offer. Whether you need clear aligners to discreetly straighten teeth, a permanent fix for missing teeth with implants or restorative options, they have you covered. Visit them at 7829 National Pike or phone 724-438-0241 to schedule your appointment. Experience top quality care with a personal touch. Uniontown Dental Associates. Kurt Matthews and Ron Lamb are proud sponsors of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Rec Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For information on North Union Township Rec Center volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350 or visit their website at NorthUnionRecCenter.com.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
About 50 seconds away from starting the third quarter here at Waynesburg High School. Laurel Highlands a 41-29 lead over the Waynesburg Raiders. Our game tonight also on the South Union Township Sports Network. Brought to you there by Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance Agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. I'm Brian Morozak with Steve Super, Carl Childs behind the camera in our YouTube live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. And Steve, we mentioned it was Nick's birthday yesterday. Today, Laurel Highlands all-time leading scorer Rodney Gallagher celebrating his 21st birthday, and he's an assistant coach on this Laurel Highlands team as well. So happy birthday, Rodney.
Yeah, happy birthday to a fellow Mountaineer.
And Austin Serberl working in here.
A little out of sorts here tonight, Brian. I usually get a hot dog. You know, I always like to sample the local hot dogs, but
something was holding you back tonight, right?
Carl kind of scared me straight on the hot dogs, so he was a little concerned about the way they look. So I just went for a Diet Coke and a bag of Fritos, so I'm going to have to get something on the way home.
Staying safe tonight. There's Cole Headley, back edge of the zone there, Aislet Winovich. Dumping down again to Dane Woods, working here on Burton, who's back on the floor. Kick out near side, drain three.
Wow.
Jackson Dean. So Waynesburg's had only 3 players score in this game, but Woods has 14, Dean now with 13, and Serber with 5. They've all made an impact.
And their guy with 21 points a game,
Headley, how about that?
Doesn't have anything.
Yes. Certainly a shocker coming in.
As our buddy Steve Nesser would say, he didn't show. He hasn't shown yet.
Well, you wonder, we mentioned that his AAU coach is Laurel Highlands head coach John Smith, and they've shut him down until now. Headley's going to come back after the steal and get a quick 2.
The ultimate eye jazzer right there.
So Headley, his first 2 points of the night come here early on in the third
almost
quarter.
Got another steal.
And have Waynesburg back to within 7 of Laurel Highlands at 41-34. Another guy quiet tonight, Steve, has been Jude Packrode. He scored 31 on Saturday against Ligonier Valley. He got in foul trouble tonight, and he's been held without a point.
Well, you know, thing about this Mustang team, and I know Coach Smith talked about it some of the pregame interviews.
They've had a different leading scorer in every game this season as Packrone has a 3-ball there that rattles out Burton on the offensive rebound. A lot of contact with Winovich, and they'll kick in the corner there to Martin, who misses on the 3. And Winovich coming off that ACL injury, a little slow coming back. They're trying to readjust his brace. The ball goes out of play, and it'll go back over to Laurel Highlands.
Well, and you know, what I was going to say is the Mustangs have a very balanced scoring. A lot of guys can score and very unselfish. Nobody seems to take bad shots, and that's a result of good coaching. Coach Smith really coaching these kids up, and you don't see too many forced shots. They look for the good looks.
Packrone has it now in the corner to Caden Smith. Little ball fake, no look pass into Burton, and Burton will float it up off the back iron. No good. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Yep. But Waynesburg finds it. Austin Serber forward to Headley. Headley lost the head and loses it out of play. Try to save it there, try to tip it back to himself. Just couldn't hang on.
Just going a little too fast. But they've had a couple of breaks there, a couple of breakaways, 2-on-1s, and they just got a little ahead of themselves. And you're right, Litowitz is grabbing his knee brace a lot. There's something wrong with that thing. He's it's like uncomfortable for him.
Mustangs yet to score here in the third quarter. Packrone in the corner gets his first points of the night. So it's non-Q there with Packrone too, Steve. We talked about Headley not scoring. He gets a quick 2. Mentioned Packrone as well. He drains a 3. So his first points of the game, and the Mustangs now up 10. Headley trying to stay with it here up top. Goes over to Winovich. That ACL injury actually occurred in the football season last year. Caused him to miss the entire basketball season. Was back on the gridiron this fall, and of course playing basketball here this winter. Good to see.
Well, you're talking to a guy that's had several of those over the years, and it's just, it takes a while, and sometimes you never really quite are the same.
He's going to try a 3 here. It's too strong off the back iron. Luke Martin, the rebound for the Mustangs. Back to Caden Smith. Caden brings it across. Near side, Damon Revac for 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Tyrone Burton comes back inside, and they'll call another travel there on the Mustangs. This time on Burton.
They don't like that hop step, do they? And that one was probably a good call there. Just a little hop step. He's asking the official.
The officials are saying that's a no-no.
Yeah.
At least tonight. Headley watched there by Smith. Up top to Dean, back to Smith again, comes near baseline, got too deep. Picks it up top, Austin Serber. Back over to Jackson Dean, his three ball good, and Dean's been hot from the outside. It's 4 made threes for Jackson Dean. He has 16 points, came in averaging 13.7. Waynesburg back to within 7. Mustangs trying to answer back. Floater in the lane, good. Luke Martin gives Martin 9. And Laurel Highlands goes back up by 9 at 46-37.
Packron had an open 3, didn't take it.
There's Headley floating another one in, his second field goal of the third quarter. He has 4. Waynesburg back to within 7. Martin and Packron play catch. Packron far wing, bounces out again to Damon Revac. Revac near elbow, touch from Burton in. Back out to Packron, who drains another 3. So Jude Packron, 2 quick threes here in the third quarter. He has 6, and the Mustangs go up 10 at 49-39.
He didn't like the corner, but he liked the top of the key.
Coming back, Jackson Dean again. That's 5 made threes for Jackson Dean, including 3 made threes here in the third quarter. 7-point game again. Packron trying to answer back, misses there on the 3-ball. Burton offensive rebound. Caden Smith reloads from the outside, and he hits it.
Yep.
So Smith now in double figures with 11.
Raiders have to get Woods back in the game. They had him out. I don't know if he was hurt.
Here's Headley back on the inside. Floater no good. Tyrone Burton the rebound.
Speaking of that, you got Sevi Vecchiola tried to go, but then he came right out of the game.
Burton out to Martin, 3 on the way. Too strong there for Luke. Ball goes out of play, and it was last touched by Winovich going out.
And Woods is going to check back in. We'll watch to see if he's okay. Dominic George, a sophomore, actually a senior guard, was in there for him. He takes a seat.
Austin Serber off the inbounds feed from Jackson Dean, brings it across to Headley here on the near wing. Bouncing into Woods, will turn and shoot out in front, good. Dane Woods, so Woods with 16. You've had 4 Waynesburg players score in this game. Dean now has 19 and Woods has 16. Caden Smith, deep 3 there, no good. Dean another rebound.
Wow, that was deep, but you got to like it if he's comfortable out there.
Long 2, good there from Cole Headley. So Headley with 6. And it's a 6-point game. Laurel Highlands 52, Waynesburg 46 as we go under 3 minutes left here in the third. Thought it might be tight coming in. It's been just that here tonight.
I'm surprised to see that. They're letting him get away with a little palming action there on the ball.
He had Burton from the elbow, kicking it out to Packron, who misses there on the 3. Reback going for the rebound, able to make the save, send it over to Burton, who floats it in. Tyrone Burton, his first 2 points since the opening quarter. He has 8. Mustangs go back up 8 at 54-46.
Great job by Reback to save that, and Burton slides over in an open area where he can catch the pass.
Steal. It's going to be Caden Smith, and Smith comes back for a quick 2. There's Smith, 5 here in the third. And now 13 for the game, and the Mustangs lead by 10 at 56-46.
Great anticipation by Smith there on the steal.
Serber edge of the zone. Working off of the far wing to Jackson Dean. Little touch pass now over to Headley, and Headley floats it up. Shot attempt no good. Burton another rebound. The Mustangs with the basketball in a 10-point lead. Final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Caden Smith cross court far side to Luke Martin. Martin now in the paint jumper from just inside the foul line. Came up short. And Dane Woods, another rebound there for Waynesburg. Off and across to Jackson Dean. Dean near wing in the Mustang zone. Back to Woods up top. Watch there by Smith to his left to Serber. Now back over to Headley on the far wing. Double team comes over. Back to Serber between the circles. Bounce pass into Woods. And Woods with the double team around him gets fouled. They're going to call it on the floor before the shot. Basket waved off.
Might be on Burton, though. It is. Yep. So that'll be the third, I believe.
And you have Vecchiola still hurts.
And they're going to bring in Tabovoya.
Tabovoya played well off the bench on Saturday. He's yet to score in this game tonight.
Crouch comes into the game for Smith.
And Crouch scored 6 off the bench in the second quarter. 10-point lead for Laurel Highlands. There's Headley looking for a 3, and he has it.
Yeah, he's that's his first 3, though, right?
Yep. 9 third quarter points for Cole Headley. And Waynesburg still hanging around, down 7 at 56-49 with 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tabovoya up top, little ball fake to his left, Packron. Thought about the three, fakes the pass inside, now sends it off to his right again to Nick Crouch. Backs off there on Headley, trying to send it over to Martin. Pressured by Dean, but Martin able to make the save. Martin back in the corner, Packrone. Three, no good. Offensive rebound, Damon Revac. Put back attempt, partially blocked, deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Waynesburg zone. Waynesburg's bench doesn't like it.
They thought it was out off of the Mustangs. And just by the momentum of the Mustang players coming in there, you can't really argue against that. I mean, that's probably what happened, but the official didn't see it that way, so the Mustangs will get a nice break there.
Luke Martin working back in, right of the basket in the Waynesburg zone. Back on the near wing again to Packrone. Shoot Packrone to his right. Tight defense there from Cole Headley. Packrone off to Revac. And two defenders around him. Spins out in front and gets the two to go. That was a pretty sequence there, Steve, for Damon Revac.
Yeah. Caught him. Nice pass in traffic.
Woods on the other side for three. Missed it out the front of the rim. Jackson Dean offensive rebound. And time will expire after three. They're not going to count that made three there from Cole Headley. So after 3 quarters of basketball, it's Laurel Highlands 58, Waynesburg 49. We're back with a 4th and 60 here in the C. Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amador Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out, the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Back here at Waynesburg High School, start of the 4th quarter. Laurel Highlands leading Waynesburg 58-49. But it's been another fun game tonight, Steve.
Well, the Raiders cut into the lead a little bit. They outscored them, the Mustangs, 20-17 in that quarter, so they kind of whittled it down, but they're still down by 9 points. So Mustangs really have done a really good job. They're not taking bad shots or moving the ball around. The offense looks good.
Mustangs working right to left as we describe it here in the 4th. Quick three, Caden Smith in the corner. Good. 16 for Caden Smith. What a way to start the 4th quarter. The Mustangs now a 12-point lead, up 61-49. And Smith, a deflection there off a Woods pass, sends it into the hands of Nick Crouch. Back to Smith, trying to pivot off of Headley. Holds here, edge of the zone, works to his right. Now resets high on the right. We'll switch there with Packrone. A little mini weave up top over to Nick Crouch. He's right again to Smith. Mustangs in no hurry right now with a double-digit lead. Revac setting the screen. Smith lost the dribble. Comes baseline there again to Packrone. Back to Smith. Again, the shot clock doesn't start, Steve, for another 3 years, so you can have some long possessions for now. Crouch again.
Well, why wouldn't you? Just move the ball around.
Well, they're going to lose it here off a deflection. Dane Woods finds it. He'll have a little hop step in the finish, scooping that one up and in. And Dane Woods with 18 at 14 at halftime. Just 2 buckets here in the second half. But as Waynesburg back to within 10 at 61-51. There's Nick Crouch up top to Jude Packrone.
It's almost like a football game. He's just trying to get a couple first downs and eat some clock up, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Packrone on the far wing. Touch from Revac, near side Tabovoya.
The only problem with this, Brian, is sometimes you get out of rhythm.
Correct.
And you kind of lose your scoring mojo.
Packrone floater, no good. Battle for the rebound and won there by Winovich.
You kind of get out of attack mode.
Coming back, Headley. The back into the corner there to Woods, and he has it stripped. Revac finds the loose ball, and the Mustangs will slow things down again as we approach the 6-minute mark of this 4th quarter. Laurel Highlands, the basketball up 61-51. For you folks on the radio side, we'll join the Penguins and the Mighty Ducks as soon as this game wraps up. Tabovoya down to Revac, wide open, but Revac missed it. Woods kind of gave up on it. Mustangs get another rebound. Packroan reloads and drains the three. 17 for check that. For Packroan.
Fortunate.
9 for Packroan.
Yeah, fortunate miss by Revac, and then he could have put it probably right back up, but then he threw it out to Packroan, and he hits a three. That's got to drive Waynesburg crazy.
They're going to take a timeout with 5:23 to play. Laurel Highlands 64 and Waynesburg 51. 13-point lead, 5:23 to play. We're back in 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Laurel Highlands a little insurance now up 13, 64-51 with 5:23 left here in the fourth. So Jude Packroan's latest three gives him 9 points in this game. He's drained 3 threes, all here in the second half. Waynesburg with the basketball, but a lot of ground to make up late here, Steve, for the Waynesburg Raiders.
Yep, they've had some streaks spurts where they've hit some shots, but then they've just been going dry, and the Mustangs just been playing really good on both ends of the ball.
Just 2 points for Waynesburg here in this fourth quarter, courtesy of Dane Woods, and Woods has it right now. Watch there by Luke Martin. Pulls it off here on the near side again to Headley. Back to Woods. He'll fire the three. It spins out. Offensive rebound. Jackson Dean missed on the putback, and Damon Revac finds the loose ball there for the Mustangs.
And that's not where Woods has been, earning his points tonight, all around the paint, and they've sent him out to the wing for a three.
If he makes his hay, you're right, down on the blocks. Caden Smith coming inside. Woods tried to alter the shot. It was no good. And Headley back on it. Hard pass down low. Dean gets the quick two to go. So Jackson Dean, a 21-point game tonight for Waynesburg. But the Raiders still trail the Mustangs by 11 at 64-53. Little pressure here in the backcourt, but brought across off a deflection by Nick Crouch. Crouch now at the foul line, and that one was poked away by Jackson Dean. They'll set it forward to Dane Woods, will scoop it up and in. And we're down to a single-digit deficit right now on the scoreboard at 64-55. 20 for Dane Woods. The Mustangs will take a timeout. We'll take it as well. 4:11 to play. 64-55 Mustangs. We're back at 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and
For
Tim
funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family-owned and operated, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers a variety of affordable services, traditional, cremation with viewing and simple cremation, plus warmth, convenience, and ample parking, and they are ready to assist you. Best wishes to all of our local teams from the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory.
Back here at Waynesburg High School, Laurel Highlands the basketball in a 64-55 lead with 4:11 left in regulation. Steve, have to also thank Waynesburg Athletic Director Chris Meinert for setting us up here tonight. We actually have some nice Ethernet here, top of the press box. They've made some nice improvements here to the Waynesburg facility, and we appreciate it. Certainly wish Chris the best. I know he's been a little bit, not under the weather, Steve, but a little bit hobbled.
Yeah.
Fell on some ice, trying to get some meat.
Yeah.
We hope he's able to get well soon.
Down at the butcher shop.
Yes. And Chris, always a great guy. And always enjoy seeing him out at the games. Jude Packrone, baseline there to Caden Smith. Caden coming baseline near side, got rejected there by both Woods and Dean, but the Mustangs keep possession, 3:28 to play. Lead still at 9. Martin now, back to Packrone.
Well, they've definitely are in almost a full stall mode almost at this point.
Martin trying to bring it back out.
A little early for that, but
Smith fouled.
Oh, he got
by Winovich.
Bailed out by a foul because he bounced that ball to Packrone out of bounds.
Had a quick game here as well tonight, Steve.
Yeah, what time? Yeah, you're right. It is pretty quick.
Dominic George checking in for Ace Litwinovich. It's an interesting name, Ace.
Yeah.
I must think of him as like a fighter pilot. And Jude Packrone. Watched there by Austin Serber. Near side to Crouch. They're going to try to foul now with 2:56 to play. Did the Mustangs take a timeout?
They did.
They did. Mustangs get another timeout in. 2:55 to play. 64-55. Mustangs are back in 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports teams and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
As we come back, Caden Smith fouled by Cole Headley, just his second foul, second team foul. They still have a couple of fouls to give here, Steve, before they'd send the Mustangs to the free throw line. And now Packrone fouled in the backcourt there by Serber.
Well, they gotta do it. I mean, you can't just let the Mustangs dribble around the ball and run the clock out. Brian, I was thinking during the break, you were saying Ace, that's kind of a cool name. They got a whole bunch of country stars. Dane Woods sounds like a country star. Jackson Dean, Cole Headley, Austin Serber. Sounds like these guys ought to be going down to Nashville.
Yes. Maybe you get that, though, in Greene County.
Yeah.
A lot of folks like country music out this way. Another Waynesburg foul would be the fourth. This one being called on Dominic George. But to me, Ace sounds more like a fighter pilot, though.
Yeah, well, I guess. Yep.
Go headed to the Air Force, maybe? I don't know. That's my thought. You're right, a lot of country sounding names as well. And a hard collision there is going through the door with Serber.
That ball, they're going to give it to Waynesburg, I believe. The ball went off of the Mustangs. He tipped it, and that's a break for the Waynesburg Raiders.
You don't see too many guys crashing through a door. What happened to Serber there? He has the ball right now. No look pass in the corner to Litwinovich. Back far side to Jackson Dean. Up top again to Headley. Long two. It's contested, and it spins out. It was halfway down, and Burton pulls down the rebound there for the Mustangs.
Tough luck there for the Raiders.
Tyrone slows it down to Luke Martin. Now Caden Smith holds here on the near side. The Mustangs will shoot on the next Waynesburg foul. We have 2:13 left. Laurel Highlands leads by 9, and now Litwinovich fouling Luke Martin. Martin for the season, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 88%. Came in averaging 11 points a game, makes a couple of free throws here. He's right at his season average.
Well, he's only got 2 timeouts left, so if he's going to play the foul and change for defense game, he's going to run out of timeouts pretty quickly.
Yeah, both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. In 2:12 to play, first of 2 free throws good for Luke Martin. Gives Martin 10 points. The Mustang lead back up to 10 at 65-55. Now Martin for his second of 2 free throws. Taking his time. Up on the way and good again for Luke Martin. It's an 11-point game for Martin, and the Mustangs lead by 11 at 66-55. Cole Headley coming back here for Waynesburg, trying to pull it out to Litwinovich, and has it stolen there by Caden Smith, and now Caden will get fouled there by Ace. Caden, 16 points in this game. He's 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Came into the game, though, just 6 of 10. Now he's 9 of 13 for the season. First of 2 here with Laurel Highlands leading by 11 and exactly 2 minutes left on the fourth quarter clock. First of 2 free throws good there for Caden. Give him 17. Litwinovich with a little bit of a limp coming to the bench, and Dominic George stepping in for Waynesburg. Coach Giuliano calling George one of his best defenders. So a pretty good soccer player as well. Caden's second of 2 free throws, good again. So a nice night for Caden Smith with 18 points. 67-55 Mustangs. Headley, that's going to be a long 2, it's good. 11 for Headley, all here in the second half. Damon Revac getting it over to Smith. He'll reset here on the near side and then get fouled again. He'll head back to the free throw line. Again, I have the score wrong, Steve. I think it should be 66-57 with 1:40 to play. Caden will shoot 2 here again. Caden first of 2 free throws good.
I have 58 for the Mustangs.
Well, they missed 2 points for Waynesburg. I think they have them back up now.
68, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 68-57.
It should be 69.
69-57 now. Second of 2 good there for Caden. It was wrong, then they corrected it. Caden Smith has an even 20. The lead at 13. They're going to call a foul there on Caden Smith, just the first on the Mustangs here in the fourth quarter. Caden didn't seem to like the call. Here's Serber up top. Waynesburg running out of time, down 13, but they played well tonight. And the Mustangs a 5A school, Waynesburg just a 3A school. And an air ball there from Headley. And the Mustangs have it. And I think Waynesburg at some point here will probably just back off, but you will get a foul here, Dean on Luke Martin. Second personal on Jackson Dean. And Martin, who's 2 of 2 today from the free throw line with 11 points, will head back to the free throw line here. First of 2 on the way and good for Martin. Give him 12 points. 71-57 Laurel Highlands.
7 for 7 from the free throw line in the second half for the Mustangs.
It came into the game as a team at 68%, not bad on the high school level. Martin makes both free throws here. Mustangs stay perfect at the free throw line here in the second half. Lead by 15 with 1:15 to play. Deep 3, good, Cole Headley. And Waynesburg will take a timeout. Headley with 14 points, 72-60. Laurel Highlands leads 1:12 to play. We're back at 60 on the C. Operato Group High School Sports Night.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus, your savings.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Back here at Waynesburg High School, this fourth quarter winding down. Laurel Highlands leading Waynesburg 72-60, 1:12 left in regulation. Again, for you folks on the radio side, we're joining the Penguins and the Ducks NHL hockey as soon as this game wraps up. Reminder, we're back. More high school basketball tomorrow. Uniontown traveling to Brownsville to take on the Falcons. That'll be a 7 o'clock opening tip. 6:15 Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Tony Hanola is going to join me tomorrow night. Well, Billy Dice behind the camera for that one. Luke Martin will work it in here. Over to Damon Revac, and now Martin again in the backcourt. A little pressure on Luke. Up to Jude Packrell, floated up to Damon Revac. Revac now fouled by Jackson Dean with 1:01 to play. They'll test Revac here at the free throw line. Just 2 of 4 so far this season, has yet to attempt a free throw here in this game. Revac first of 2, good. 5 points tonight for Damon Revac. It's a 73-60 lead for Laurel Highlands. Revac now second of 2, good again. So 6 points for Damon Revac. 74-60 Mustangs. 57 seconds to play. Headley in the corner there to Sauber. Bounce pass. Going to go right to Caden Smith. Wrong team there on the feed. And now Caden found by Cole Headley. Again, Waynesburg down to 1 timeout left. Mustangs have 2 with a 14-point lead and 48 seconds left. The Mustangs certainly sitting pretty. Third personal foul on Headley. And Waynesburg's been over the limit for quite some time after, really, Steve, this game, we haven't seen a whole lot of fouls.
Well, they're playing the foul game now. They almost have to. But I think you're right. They probably would have called off the Dogs there, but that foul kind of occurred on Smith getting that rebound.
Another free throw make from Caden Smith. I have him, Steve, with 21 tonight.
That's correct.
Lead at 15. Caden came in averaging 14 points a game, makes both free throws here. He's been perfect, 8 of 8 from the free throw line for Caden Smith tonight. 76-60, 16-point lead, 40 seconds left.
Now they're guarding the three-point line, which is what they should be doing.
Headley back in the corner to Dominic George, missed there on a 3. Revac backside rebound, slows up to Luke Martin. I think they're going to call off the Dogs here.
Yep.
25 seconds to play. The Mustangs will just dribble it out. And Laurel Highlands will improve to 4-1 on the season. The loss will drop Waynesburg to 2-2. Again, the Mustangs back in action Friday. They'll host McKeesport, Section 1 5A opener. Waynesburg back in action here at home on Thursday. They'll host Aquinas Academy. So down to 3 seconds left. Laurel Highlands with a 16-point win. Game was actually much closer than the final score indicated throughout much of the contest, but the Mustangs knock off the Waynesburg Raiders here on the road. 76-60. Back to tell you all about it right after this here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and on YouTube Live.
It's a new day at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, and we're bringing a new level of quality health care to our community. From primary care to specialty services, our team has always put patients first. And now, thanks to our merger with WVU Medicine, our commitment to patient-centered care has grown even stronger. With new resources, a growing staff, and advanced technology, our team is here to provide you with top-quality care when it matters most. Discover the new Uniontown Hospital and see how we've grown.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Hello, this is Jeremy Davis from the law firm of Davis & Davis. We've been helping the great people of Fayette County for over 45 years with personal injury claims. If you are hurt or injured, call our law firm today for your free consultation. Remember, the insurance companies are not on your side. We will personally come out and meet with you. Call us at 724-437-2799. We have helped people like you recover millions of dollars. You will not pay anything until we win your case. We will fight for you.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Chris Parker Jr., it's time for Santa and gift wrapping.
We're always ready for Santa at Autoland with Hyundai Santa Cruz and Santa Fe. Plus 0% financing for 60 months. All new 25 and 26 Santa Fe's and Tucsons. Perfect for holiday travel in these capable SUVs. And the Santa Fe has third row seating for up to 7 passengers. And 0% financing for 60 months. Or up to $4,500 HMS bonus cash.
Sounds better than a sleigh for hauling gifts and getting around in bad weather.
We're also wrapping up 2025 with year-end deals. And we still have a selection of new Hyundais at pre-tariff prices. Great deals, great HMS financing. This is the time to buy and get away in 2026 in a brand new Hyundai.
And every new Hyundai purchase includes Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
And you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I want to wish the very best to all our local hoops teams this season and remind everyone that our team of board-certified specialists are highly committed to provide the highest quality of care for any and all gastrointestinal and liver problems. Call us at 724-437-7677.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at TargetSafetySolutionsLLC.com. Ted Silva is proud to support local high school sports.
Brian Mrozek, Steve Superk back here at Waynesburg High School, where the Laurel Highlands Mustangs have knocked off the Waynesburg Raiders 76-60. Steve is back with your final stats, brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Okay, for the Raiders from Waynesburg, Serber finishes with 5 points, Headley with 14, Dean with 21, and Woods with 20. They scored 16 in the first, 13 in the second, 20 in the third, but just 11 in the fourth for 60 for the ball game. For the Mustangs, Luke Martin finishes with 13 points, Nick Crouch off the bench with 6, Caden Smith with 22 points, Packron with 9, Revac with 6, Vecchiola with 12, and Burton with 8. They scored 14 in the first, 27 in the second, 17 in the third, 18 in the fourth for a 76-60 victory. And Brian, unofficially, I have 17 out of 17 from the free throw line for the Mustangs, which is getting it done at the charity stripe.
Yeah, super impressive. Laurel Highlands attempting that many free throws without a miss. And they came into the game 68%. Those free throw numbers will certainly go up after that performance
even with
here
your
tonight.
eyes trying to eye jazz them all the time. It didn't work tonight.
Yeah, whether it was 16-16, 17-17, 18-18, we're still tallying them all up. The Mustangs perfect at the free throw line. Nothing wrong with that at all. We're back with a final word just after these messages from Waynesburg High School in our post-game show brought to you by Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, helping local people with their legal matters since 1976. Mustangs knock off the Waynesburg Raiders 76-60. Back to wrap things up in just a moment.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big result.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amidar Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164. Or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Brian Morozak, Steve Supek wrapping things up here from Waynesburg High School. A perfect night at the free throw line for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. They knock off the Waynesburg Raiders 76-60. Mustangs open up conference play Friday at home against the McKeesport Tigers. Will be on the WMBS Facebook page on Friday night. TJ DeStefano with the play-by-play. Gary Frankhauser will also be on the mic on Friday night. Waynesburg back in action. They'll take on Aquinas Academy here at home on Thursday. Waynesburg now 2-2. Laurel Highlands improving to 4-1. Remember the Mustangs, Steve, last year just 5 wins total for the season. Already 4 wins after 5 games. Pretty good start. Again, both teams. I thought Waynesburg was pretty good too. They're going to win some games this year. And, it was just a really good overall performance defensively for the Mustangs. Offensively, they didn't take very many bad shots, and they hit all their free throws. Think about that, 17 for 17, and you win the game 76-60. So, if you have an average free throw night, that's a little closer, and then it gets tighter at the end. But the Mustangs were able to keep the things going in their direction at the free throw line and didn't make too many mistakes, and it was just a good ball game. Coach Smith has to be pretty happy going back down Route 21 back to Uniontown. Now, Steve, safe travels this week. I'll see you next week. Remember, more high school basketball on WMBS tomorrow. Uniontown at Brownsville, 7 o'clock tip, 6:15. Sprouse Insurance Group. Pre-game show them both Uniontown and Laurel Highlands in action on Friday night. So thanks as always, my broadcast partner Steve Supek, Carl Childs behind the camera, and our YouTube live video feed. This is Brian Morozak. You have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Again, your final score from Greene County tonight: Laurel Highlands 76 and Waynesburg 60. Stay tuned on the radio side. Penguins hockey on the way next.
Looking for a dentist?